What's up, guys? SUSPENSE, and welcome back to her story. This is getting so good. This story is getting absolutely insane. So we're gonna jump straight into it now. So we've covered like so much of this, but we've still got a long ways to go, and I'm not 100% sure. Let's see, Oop, why do I have to... Oh, okay, so just putting love in there makes these two. I was just on a hunch.
Thanks. Please find Simon. I love him so much.
Okay.
No. I mean, he was... Everyone loves Simon. He was so nice to everyone. He loves me.
Okay, so we talked about the attic. I wonder if they have a basement. They probably do. Did I spell basement wrong? Well, maybe they call it a cellar. Oh, okay.
No. The whole thing was wrong. The bags, I think they were from our kitchen. You can probably check that. We never go to the cellar. It's just a place we put things we don't need. Dad used to grow mushrooms there. The bags were taped up. I think it was parcel tape, but I think it was ours.
Okay, bags and mushrooms. Okay, I'm gonna leave these for now because I'm still confused about the mushrooms part. Okay, so there's nothing else to that. So her dad grew the mushrooms in the cellar. He also went out and picking them. I'm still wondering if they were poisoned. It feels like they were. So let's go back to the cellar. And...
Well, fine, considering. I got back into the house today, and that was weird, knowing your people have been there through my things. It's like I've been burgled. I mean, worse, obviously. I don't know. I haven't lived in the cellar yet. They sent a cleaner in. As good as new, he said. But they had to throw some stuff out. Couldn't get the blood out. And I'm still waiting to hear from the coroner so we can get a date set for the funeral. It's going to be a cremation. So...
I thought she didn't take any sugar with her coffee. She said she was too sweet for it or something. Well, let's watch this one more.
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other. We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone. We took him down to the cellar. We had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later. We wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it, rather than have it linger. Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch, that was my touch, to make sure the alibi stuck.
They killed him! They fucking killed him. That was a confession. Confession. Yeah, totally. Holy shit. God damn it. Bags. Oh, nothing in the bags. I still want to look at the sugar thing. Because I thought she didn't take any sugar with her coffee.
A black coffee, thanks. No sugar. Sweet enough as it is.
But then she put sugar, so it really is two different people. I think.
A cup of tea would be good, thanks. Just one sugar.
Okay. So she put sugar in her tea.
Just the one sugar. Thanks. Is that kind of recording?
Alright.
Black, no sugar. Thanks. Coffee, I guess. Milk and sugar.
Ah, see, something's off. Oh, there's a chat. How's it going down there? You done? No. Okay, I'll hang a bit longer. Buzz when you're ready. Hangs up. Okay, we're just gonna put you down here. It's just, you can stay right there because you're in my way! Did I already look up coffee? I think I might have. Yeah, I did. I already looked up coffee. Okay, so nothing on that. So I don't know if I spelled Rapunzel right or not. I want to go back to the... There's something about that mirror. Mirror.
Silver leaf? No. He normally silvers them properly. This mirror, it's supposed to look antique. The reflection isn't as good. It's the perfect mirror for someone who doesn't like to look at their own reflection.
Okay. I think we've already looked up reflection. I'm just going back on some of these because I'm kind of stuck.
I can't remember. I put it somewhere safe. Upstairs, I think. Haven't looked at it since.
Okay, now in that one video, she said that it was broken. Broken to me. No, okay, so that's just that video again.
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other. We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone. We took him down to the cellar. We knew we had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later. We wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it, rather than have it linger. Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch, that was my touch, to make sure the alibi stuck.
Okay, so that's still just that for alibi. Now, she said she wore a wig. And that Simon saw her and thought she was uncanny looking. Ah, lots of things for wigs. Okay.
A wig? You mean... What type of wig? No, I've never worn a wig. What kind of wig? This other person doesn't exist. I don't know what the blonde wig is, but it could be anything. Have you looked at the cat flap?
Right, something about a cat flap. So, Hannah, excuse me, is still trying to claim her innocence, but it looks like Eve finally gives up.
This was about 9. I went round and she was waiting for me. She was furious and so angry, the kind of anger you can only have towards yourself. We screamed at each other, argued, cried, we fought. I hit her back, left a bruise.
Excuse me.
I had my wig on from performing and she tore it off. Eventually, we grew tired of fighting and I left.
I think that's when she found out that Simon and her had, you know, the... So she's a blonde. Because she said Simon had a thing for blondes. It was a blonde wig, that it was her sister. 6 entries, but I can only see the first 5. Damn it! Oh, and I'm getting so close to finishing the... fight. Argument. Why did I put that there? Hello. Okay.
There's no couple stuff. A stupid argument. Nothing specific. No one knows how to push your buttons better than those you're close to.
She's got a point. Oh, the fairy. He...
No. I mean, yes, we have arguments, but he never runs off. He always comes back. We make up. It's always that way.
But yeah, I mean, even the fairy and I, we fight. It's just what, you know, couples do. You're not always going to be able to get along with somebody, especially somebody that you live with. But, I mean, that's just all part of being a couple, I guess. You know, you gotta fight, but it's being able to get through those arguments, and it's being able to get through those fights, and it's being able to deal with the aftermath in a mature way that really defines a relationship, that really defines a marriage. That's my opinion, though.
Yes. He left after the argument. It was about 8 o'clock.
Okay, she also said she liked tea. So I'm just going to put in tea just for sure shits and giggles. Okay, there's more about tea.
Could I have a cup of tea?
So... tea... Argument is when Simon supposedly left. God, I've got like 3 pages worth of notes for this thing. God damn it.
Maybe a fresh cup of tea?
Okay. Oh, everything is so filling in, but we've got so many more to go. I can't figure it out. I'm trying to think. Let's not love you. Hello. That's right, I already looked this up. Alright. So So these should be when he first saw her.
So I moved out. Got a small bed set. Got my tattoo to mark the occasion. I was singing in a bar in the evenings. So I had some money, enough money to cover my rent. And I've been doing something similar ever since. I haven't put down any roots.
Okay.
I don't exist.
That's sad. So, I guess put down job? Because they both had jobs.
Yeah, when I was at school. I worked part-time in the front shop. It was sort of an extended family thing. My dad used to work there, my mum worked there before I was born. I took care of paperwork, filing, typing out invoices, that kind of thing. It was a good job for a girl back then. I didn't work a till or anything though. I was quite shy, so I wouldn't have liked to have worked a till.
So, she was a singer, and I guess bartender? Okay, so no, but it feels like it. What did I... There we go.
He saw me singing one of my shows. Pure chance. Not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking. I knew who he was. Obviously I knew who he was. But he didn't know who I was. He was fascinated by the likeness. He guessed my name from my tattoo. Told me it was a palindrome, like that would impress me. I enjoyed talking to him. It was amazing to be able to sit and interact and talk to him after all this time. He didn't tell me he was married. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He later told me it was like he was dreaming. A waking dream.
Ow! Stop it! Okay. Waking dream. Okay, so it's just that video then. Why would you do that twice? So let's look at the last video to see if there's anything.
Nothing else happened that night. We talked, then I said goodbye. Then next week I was singing in the bar again and there he was. And again the next week. He offered to buy me a meal. I told them I had already eaten, and so we got chips and ate them on the beach instead. When we said goodbye, he asked me to kiss him. Romantic.
So a kiss. So he started the affair. She didn't. She just wanted to talk to him. He's the one my bra is showing. I apologize for that. He started it. Okay. Kiss. Alright, so nothing on that. No, we know I think they did have an affair though.
Nothing else happened that night.
Okay, we've seen this one.
Yes. I thought about telling Hannah. I felt guilty after the kiss. But then it began to feel like this was the way it should be. Sharing, like we had before. He never mentioned her to me. There was the Simon with me and the Simon with her. It was almost like it was a different Simon. But After the kiss, the next time, he took me back to the house, to our parents' house, to their house. So, it was definitely him. I sometimes think he wanted to get caught to prove to himself that we were different people. He told me about his marriage, told me how his wife was completely different to me. I almost burst out laughing.
Okay, so what about the marriage? No, I spelled it wrong, didn't I? Yep. Because I'm a dum-dum.
After the kiss.
Yeah, M-A-R-I-A-G-E. God damn it, Sarus. Go back to school. There we go. More videos.
So, our sex life is probably fairly average for a couple after 10 years of marriage.
Well, alrighty then.
Simon was very moral about that sort of thing. He wouldn't just walk out there and sleep with anyone. He wasn't that kind of guy. He took his marriage very seriously.
So could that be Eve? That might be Eve. Oh no, this is getting confusing. The two of them are getting so fucking confusing. I can't tell which one's which. Ah! Okay, okay, we'll see what sex brings up. More! Okay! We are slowly filling this bitch in now, I can honestly say that.
Really? You're going to ask me about my sex life? I mean, isn't that private?
Not in a murder investigation. Nothing is private.
Are you married? How is your sex life?
Jeez!
No! You're talking to the wrong person if you think I'm some kind of slut. If you think I'm the kind of person that would have had sex with all those guys.
It's because you made your sister do it. So... Slut. No, okay, it's just her getting upset. Let's see, okay, so married brings in something
Childhood
else.
sweethearts. Something like that. Are you married, detective?
Stop asking the police if they're married.
When you've been married for 10 years, stuff accumulates. We could argue about anything. And he's so nice. That doesn't help. He tries to smooth things over, and that just makes it worse. We're both passive-aggressive, so we never normally argue directly about anything.
Okay. We argue just to argue, then. Is what it sounds like. God, there's just so much here, and I'm trying to figure out what's gonna open it up. I still need to figure out what BYD means. Because I can't figure that part out. I don't know. Be your... I don't know. I gotta look at the cellar again.
No. The whole thing was wrong. The bags, I think they were from our kitchen. You can probably check that. No, never go into the cellar. It's just a place we put things we don't need. Dad used to grow mushrooms there. The bags were taped up. I think it was parcel tape, but I think it was ours.
Okay. So, if they put things in that they don't need, then clearly there should have been a shit ton of boxes. So let's see what boxes would bring up. Okay, nothing like that. God, I just don't know what to write next. Did I look up divorce? Okay, that was Princess Di. Right. Body. There we go. More about the body.
The bruise. I have a really fast metabolism, so stuff like that just comes and goes. I don't know if there's much more that I can tell you that I haven't already told the other policemen. I found the body.
Okay.
His body. It didn't look real. And his throat. It looked like his throat had been cut. And I didn't see his glasses. He has these thick glasses. He doesn't always wear.
I don't always wear mine sometimes. Sometimes I gotta take them off just to like rest my eyes. Because they are pretty thick. Because my eyes are so bad. I'm going blind. So...
Can you imagine? I tried to get pregnant too, but it didn't happen. I slept with so many boys, men. My body refused. I think my period stopped because hers had. I was pretty ill. I mean, how could we stay the same now? I felt like Hannah had really fucked things up. Set us down separate paths. We had become different.
Okay. Okay, that's actually starting to fill this whole part up. So... his throat. More about his throat. Okay.
On his throat. How?
She's still trying
Like
to
I said
decide.
before, it was 3, something like that. I walked in, saw Simon. He was on the floor of the living room. His throat had been cut. There was a lot of blood. Yeah, he was dead. Her story is that she'd waited for him to come back. She put on my wig, some of my clothes, pretended to be me. They talked. She'd enjoyed being me. He said he wanted to be with me. Then he took out a present, another mirror. just like the one he'd given her earlier.
Ah, okay.
That
So,
unique present. She went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed. He hit her. So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat clean open. She'd only meant to scare him off.
so it was an accident. I'm thinking this was an accident. There we go, I'm adding these two as well.
When I was 8, Mother died. She slipped down the stairs. It was an accident. I had read a diary at that point and I knew she wasn't my real mother. So I burned the diary that day and I left. Walked out and across the street.
Okay. What about the watch? Anything else? Okay, we've already done something with the watch. God, this is getting intense. I'm trying to think of what else to do. I really can't think of anything right now. I gotta step back from this. I've been playing this a lot. I've gotta step back from this and clear my head because I can't think of anything else to like try and figure out. Can I say anything? Nope, fuck. What I want is, I want to get this whole part done before I call him and tell him, hey, we're good to go. We've got the confession. I think Cheryl's asked for a lawyer, though. That's not how you spell lawyer, is it? No? Okay. So I was right the first time.
Well, she wasn't my real mother, but she raised me. Do you want to hear the story? It's a real-life fairy tale.
Okay. Stories. Oh, one on the. Okay.
Okay. Sounds weird. I'm not great at making up stories.
She really does, like, pawn to the living hell out of me. But I'm gonna leave this episode here, guys. I gotta take a step back, otherwise I am gonna, like, my brain is gonna explode. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more of my videos. As always, I'm Sarus. I love each and every one of you, and I will play and talk to you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye! We need to figure out what new ideas. For your defense, I don't know. Something it's gotta be something or something. There's gotta be a deal or something. I just don't know where to go from here.